What is up, guys? Today we are here to talk about some Street Fighter, but not Street Fighter 4 that you see on the screen. Today we're going to be talking about Street Fighter 5. So we're going to be talking about what we want to see in the game, and if you guys have your opinions of what you guys would like to see in Street Fighter 5, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll take a look at that. So what I would like to see in Street Fighter 5. So today we're going to be talking about a couple things, but the main thing I really am looking forward to is, if you guys didn't see the gameplay footage, they showed off some gameplay footage, Ryu and Chun-Li fighting, and they're going to show off some more soon, actually. The reason I made this video in the first place is because Capcom said, yeah, we're going to show off some more Street Fighter 5 pretty soon, like an event in like Taiwan or something like that. I don't know, but it's not too far away, and that has me pretty excited. So if you guys didn't see the footage, Ryu and Chun-Li both had these like special like rage mode things they went into, right? And when they went into them, they kind of got like all their special moves changed a little bit, right? So like I think Chun-Li's fireball, she threw 2 fireballs instead of 1, right? And like her legs move that like before was just, you know, it was just her legs, like it crumples now so you can combo after. So like all their special moves changed, which I thought was really interesting. And I'm hoping that, you know, that's the same for every character, right? They have like that special mode they can activate where they just have all these new things about them. I really like it. I think it's a really interesting way to do things. And they also kept the normal meter as well. And the meters had different lengths. So I'm really hoping this is like Third Strike, where like every character has different like supers that you can pick. And depending on the super, you have a different length of meter. So like, let's say you want to play like, you know, a certain super, like it takes a long time to get this super, but it does like 70% when you land it, right? So like, you know, stuff like that. I really hope that that is the case, because I think that's really interesting. I think that being able to pick different supers, or, you know, just like Street Fighter has different ultras, like I think that with different super meter sizes is a really interesting way to play the character, because you're going to see people playing characters in all kinds of different ways if there's more than one super. And super bar will depend on how the person plays that character as well, right? Like if you're playing a character who, you know, has one big super bar, you don't want to spend your EX, right? You want to save up for that big super. And I think that that's really interesting, right? It'll create like a pretty interesting mechanic where some people will play that and they'll save their super for forever, right? And they will never spend their bar. And some people will play one where they're just like, yeah, I'm going to spend all the EXs in the world. Like every move is EX. So I think that'll create like interesting ways people play the characters in like kind of in ways you didn't expect before, right? So I think that's really interesting. I'm hoping that's the case. But as far as characters who I'd like to see, I mean, Ryu, Chun-Li, and Ken are pretty much confirmed, right? Like those characters have to be in the game because they're just in every Street Fighter game. So like, why not? But I actually really hope that most of the Third Strike cast make it in. Like, I really would like it if Urien made it in the game. Obviously, they showed off Charlie, but who knows if that's really Charlie or like Omega Boss Remy or something like that. Who knows? Like, I hope it's actually Charlie. But yeah, I would really like it if like Urien was in the game, and like most of the Third Strike characters in general. Like, I hope Geef's not in it. I think Geef's a really boring character, but like Third Strike had such cool characters like 12 and like Q and just like every Necro, like all the characters in that game were so cool. Oro, I don't know, I just really like the way they all play. Remy, they're just cool characters. So I hope that a lot of them come back, and I hope we get to keep some of the Street Fighter 4 characters. Like I would really like it if like Jury came back, and maybe I would like to see the twins back, because I just think that they're interesting characters. But, you know, I hope that some of the characters that we saw from Cross Tekken come back too, mostly Elena, because I just think Elena is really fun. But yeah, I hope that the Third Strike era characters come back, and I hope we don't get Geef. I hope we get Hugo or some other grappler, because Geef is so boring. Like, I just think he is the most boring grappler. I hope Hagar comes back. All right, there we go. If Hagar comes back as the grappler in Street Fighter 5, that would be pretty much the greatest thing on the planet. So yeah, but besides that, besides just, you know, in-game and stuff like that, I really hope that the game has really good netcode. That would mean everything. Netcode would be really nice. And it being on PC is really great for the scene, because I don't know if you guys know this, but selling sponsors in fighting games, or like trying to get people to sponsor fighting games, is really hard because it's on console. And pretty much the only things you can sell to people who play fighting games are like, you know, the fight sticks or fight pads they play on, and like maybe headphones. But like if you have a computer, you can sell them all the parts of the computer, right? So like Razer, you know, people who sell mice and keyboards, and, you know, people who sell all the components of computers. So like anybody who sells graphics card, RAM, CPU, stuff like that, they can get involved too, which I think is really great for the scene. And I'm hoping a lot of new people get involved in fighting games because of Street Fighter 5. It'd be a really great thing. So hopefully that urges people to get involved, and hopefully those people take notice of fighting games and try to sponsor the scene, because man, it is very hard right now to find people willing or companies willing to sponsor fighting games. It's really difficult. So that is what I'm looking forward to about Street Fighter 5. You guys, let me know what you guys want to see in the game. If you guys, your favorite character is like violent, evil, dirty Ken, then let me know down below, and I'll see you guys again soon.